let's talk just a little bit about your show business career, because
Sure.
you were in a scene. This is the one scene everybody brings up when they find out that I'm coming down to interview Benny the Jet. Guess what scene they talk about? It's the one from the movie, is it Wheels on Meals with Jackie Chan?
Everybody talks about that one.
Yeah, and how long did it take to film that scene? Because I know in film, it didn't take 5 minutes.
Let's put it this way. Jackie and I, we actually fought. He, when I first met him, this was in 75, we go back, and I'm in Hong Kong. And they know I'm a fighter, but they want to see, and so he wants to know what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to see my spinning back kick because he knows that I'm dropping people with it. He wants to see it. So he gets one of his stunt guys, holds the bag. I kicked it, boom, and he went flying back and he's bleeding.
Wow.
So Jackie looks at me and goes, so then he goes, so he does a round off flip flop. And he goes, so I did round off flip flop. And he goes, then he goes into an aisleway that's about so big, about maybe 2.5, 3 feet. And he goes round off flip flop all the way down to the edge. And he goes, and I'm looking at him like, hey, I can do gymnastics, but I'm not a gymnast to go be, but I did it anyway. And I went halfway through and I was getting dizzy and I'm crashing in the walls. And he looked at me and goes, so from that point on, he realized that I do this for real, And so his interpreter, so he wanted to learn English. So he would sit right by me. Every time he would sit right by me. Practically had his leg over my leg, and sit right there. And he would turn and his face would be right here. So I'd be like this. And he wanted to talk English because he wanted to speak English. And I'm looking at him like, okay. So he would say it and I said, no, not like that. Say it like this. This is what it means. And so he was learning, and then he would have his interpreter, and so forth. And then next halfway through the movie and stuff like that. But he had about 30 stunt guys, so they all get together and they'll do a little movement. And then I said, okay, it was just me. So I went out there and I said, okay, you do that, I'll do this. I went boom, boom, I did technique, and he go look, and they all get their huddle up. They'll come back and then they'll do this, this, and this. And I said, okay. And then I'll go up there and boom, boom, I'll do this. And next year, back and forth, we were choreographing our own stuff as we were going, and we just went on. And did you know that we actually slept on the set?
Wow.
We would sleep on the set, get up, wash up, eat, get up, and start fighting again. And then we went to Spain, and it was we had a blast. We went to Spain, and then for lunchtime we would go out there play soccer and so forth, and then we'll go back to work. But it was that fight scene that I think it was probably about maybe a week, but it was nonstop, and we kicked each other. I mean, he knew he knew he can kick me, okay? And when he kicked me and he was hitting me with bag gloves, he would sweep and I would go down and he would hit me with an uppercut with golf gloves on, and boom, and I would have to put ice on it so it doesn't swell. But he wouldn't let me hit him. So I said, okay. So then I said, okay, now it's your turn. I threw a spinning back kick. So he put some pad on. I hit him so hard with a spinning back kick. He went flying. And he was trying to breathe. I mean, I knocked his air out. And now everybody ran over there. And then now they look at me. They had this mad look like, you just, I said, talk to him about hitting me. Yeah, this guy's hitting me, he's hitting me just as hard. So now all I did is kick him hard on the body, but I didn't do it in the face. And I would go boom, boom, and stop in his face because he was supposed to go this way, and I stopped it. And he goes, in other words, thank you for stopping.
Wow.
And so, I mean, I had very good control, but we had a blast.
All right. Thank you so much, Benny.
My pleasure.
This was tough. Cool head does it. Relax. Treat it like a training session. Another round. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really good. Touch it. I should have trained more. I'm getting soft. What a punch. Getting good.